Hey everybody, welcome to Pop Preview. I'm Alex.
I'm Sean.
Today we're talking about the live-action Lady and the Tramp movie on Disney+. And there is one terrifying thing that I actually hate about this trailer. So definitely stay tuned and we'll talk about what that is. So, we both have seen this trailer already, because we were at the Disney Plus event at D23.
Yeah.
So, I could not wait to watch it. So, we've seen it already. I can't wait to talk about it, because we're starting to get all these live-action Disney movies, as we know. And as you can tell, I'm actually a huge Disney fan. This is my pin collection. I actually have Tramp. There he is. See?
Very nice.
Yeah, little some Tramp. I remember watching this movie constantly when I was a kid.
Yes.
Constantly. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while, but...
I haven't seen it in a while either, but
I've
seen it before.
It's a perfect candidate for the maybe not reimagining, but like the live action version.
Yes.
It's a perfect candidate because it's old at this point. It's not like one of the 90s Disney Renaissance movies, which I feel like we've talked about this. If you want to see our Lion King review from 2019 or our Aladdin review, you'll know that we haven't really been too happy with the way that they're treating some of the newer Disney films. Yeah. I don't feel like they needed to be live action. I don't think they needed to be remade. But something like this though, because it's a little dated.
Yes.
It really is. I mean, this movie came out 1959? Somewhere
in that vein.
Oh.
But the idea is...
How do I not know that? Oh my gosh.
I like the idea that it's on Disney Plus and it's not getting a theatrical release because I don't know how well it would have done.
It would have been it would have been in Dumbo territory probably, because Dumbo didn't do very well.
Maybe even worse than that, to be honest.
I feel the thing is this seems like more of a accurate retelling. Dumbo was like completely kind of flipped on its head.
Yes. And kind of it had to have been considering the story of Dumbo. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I feel like they still could have done it the original way and it would have been more interesting. But I digress.
Yeah. Fun fact about the lady. So one of the things we learned on the panel was that all the dogs that they use are rescue dogs. So, which is a nice fun fact. They actually brought two of the dogs on stage, which was nice. So, it's one of those things like I know they need content, and Lady and Tramp has always been not at the top tier of their animated movies, but
it's a classic.
Like it's a classic in that second. Maybe third tier of movies. Second. Okay.
Top second. I mean, it's terribly iconic. I think the only thing is it's animal based and there's no Disney princess.
No.
So I feel like it's kind of on the same level as the Jungle Book. Really, it really has the same staying power as a Disney fan.
I would say the Jungle Book's a little bit more popular than Lady and Tramp, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, certainly in recent years because, they kind of keep remaking the story.
They've kept Jungle Book kind of alive.
Well, yeah, because of course Jungle Book is based on the story by Rudyard Kipling.
Yeah. So
it has a pre-existing source material. Lady and the Tramp is original, as far as I know. Maybe you guys could correct me on that. So let's watch the trailer.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the trailer.
You're like the center of your people's universe, right?
Indeed.
Well, I've got no leashes or fences. With me, every day could be an adventure.
Ah! Nope.
This is something else.
There it is. There it is.
me hungry for spaghetti.
Yeah, and a big meatball.
I mean, I like this trailer. I mean, it plays to the movie's strengths. It really is a heart-tugging movie. It really is. It's so good.
I mean, and the story, I mean, is a story we've seen before. Obviously, you know, you have this girl who's like as its own kind of in their own little bubble, and you got this rebel guy coming in, kind of opening up her worldview, trying to like, this is what the rest of the world looks like. You know, you just don't live in your own little bubble, and seeing how she sees that world and how she reacts to it is always interesting. So we're seeing it through dogs.
Right. And alright, the elephant in the room here, the thing that I mentioned at the beginning of the review that we're doing, I gotta go back to 34 seconds, and I don't like that Tramp is talking like this.
The word
like
mouth flaps, yeah.
I would rather just hear it and understand that they're communicating in English between them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need to see their mouths moving. I feel like it's very obviously unnatural and
a little distracting.
Yes, a little distracting for sure. Here's another thing. I mean, we talked about this with The Lion King as well. It's really difficult to get real animals into that zone where they can emote.
Yeah.
I do feel like dogs are going to do better, than lions or a bird or, you know, any other a hippo, any other animal really that was in The Lion King that I couldn't. I'm like, okay, the voiceover isn't matching what I'm seeing because these animals don't emote the same way that humans do.
Yeah.
So it looks, at least in this, it looks like, you know, dogs are a little bit more expressive.
Yeah.
But you know, still, I don't feel like we're there yet. I don't think this will do what it's intending to do for me.
I mean, I hear
you know what I mean? I just have a little, like, concern.
No, and your concerns are valid based on what we've seen. I was wondering if they could have done the look who's talking approach. I mean, that movie was way back in the day, but it was basically babies, and we would hear what they were saying and thinking, but their mouths for the most part weren't moving.
Well, that's
along.
what I mean. That's what I would prefer.
I think they should have taken that approach, which would be fine. The same information would come across, and it wouldn't look as weird.
Well, someone online redid the trailer for The Lion King, but changed the animation to make them look more cartoonish, but still real.
Yeah.
And it actually looked really cool. You should look that up. And I wish
I
they would
seen
have.
That.
Oh, I'll show you when we're done here. That would have been a nice way to do this as well, where it's just like a little more cartoonish, a little exaggerated features, but still in the real world. I don't know, or maybe it would be weird.
I don't know.
We're still figuring it out.
No mouth flaps, and it would have been fine.
I feel like with this new technology, we're still figuring it out. Like, how is this gonna look? How is this gonna? I mean, Sonic's a good example. Like, Sonic didn't look like the Sonic that we're used to. So that's kind of, I guess that's.
They changed that real quick.
That's kind of what I mean with this. It's sort of like, all right, so it's just a dog. It's not Tramp, you know.
Yeah, I mean. But the fact that they use real dogs is nice, but I just, like I said, no mouth flap would be fine.
Anyway.
But the thing I want to focus on was obviously the thing that Lady Tramp is most known for is the song.
Right, so that was nice.
We got a newer version of it, which is fine also. And we got that iconic scene of them in the alley with the big bowl of spaghetti and the meatball and them eating the one noodle. So, like, obviously we're going to get... Yeah, we hinted at it, which... That's all I need to see. Is I know it's there.
I agree.
And I know they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
So that's all I need to know. Like, obviously when the movie does come out on November 12th, I will watch it. You know.
So in other news on internet Disney controversy, they are removing the Siamese cat song.
Yes.
From this because it was slightly racist.
Slightly.
Pretty racist. At least like in the way that it wouldn't have translated well.
No.
So, but of course people are like, you know, how is it racist? You know,
how? Listen to the song. Listen to the lyrics of that song, and imagine in your mind them trying to do that now.
Well, here's what I wish.
Seeing how it would play.
Here's the thing. The song's not in it at all. I wish they would have at least just changed the lyrics maybe to make it more about like, oh, we're cats and we need to be pampered. Like I feel like if they would have just changed the song to be like, you know, we're cats and we need to be pampered, as opposed to like we're Siamese.
Yeah, I mean, I guess their point of view is similar to mine, is that if you're going to just take it out, just take it out. If you try to change it, then
that's fair.
It's like you're gonna offend people. Like, well, why'd you change it?
Yeah, just
get rid of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
I hear you. I understand why they did it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's too bad. I mean, it is kind of an iconic song, catchy. But it
is very catchy.
I can always go back and watch the original.
Yeah, of course.
But
I can totally see why they took it out, and if you don't understand that, sorry.
Do some research.
Again,
why that's not
listen. Like, if you can't understand it, listen to the lyrics and imagine them putting it in this movie and thinking people would be okay with it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen. We live in 2019. It's not gonna happen.
Hello.
That song couldn't play now.
Yeah.
So I don't have a problem with them taking out. And again, of course, that brings back to what we were saying about the live action movies. Make it your own. The fact that they decided, all right, that song's not going to be in it regardless of how you feel, we're taking it out. That's not going to be in our version. That's one of the things I respect about it, is because they're making it their own. No, we're not going to do that song. We're not going to do it. It doesn't fit our version of this movie, which, good for them. That's not going to be in their version. It makes it different.
Yeah.
Because it makes this remake worth watching now, because that's not in it. I'm curious to see what else they do different.
Yeah. I mean, the song that I really do like from the original is "He's a Tramp."
Yeah.
Which is sung by one of the girls in jail at the pound. It tickles me, and like it really just is a pleasant experience. Like, I do hope that one's in there.
Yeah.
In some way. I hear what you're saying though about making it different enough. I mean, we talked about this before. Like, you know, it would be fine maybe if there was no music at all, like they're doing with Mulan. Like, I would rather kind of see that, and maybe them pull some scenes out, put more scenes in. You know. Well, we'll see what we get, I guess.
I don't need to see the dogs singing it. You can come up with creative ways of have other people sing around them, kind of like with the "This Is the Night." The gentleman's playing it and he's singing it, and then we get it. We don't have the dogs aren't singing, so you can come up with creative ways to have people singing around them, have the song playing around them.
That's fair.
Yeah, without having the dog mouth flap sing, which I don't know if that's how I'm gonna react to that.
I mean, I didn't like that in The Lion King. I thought that was just so weird. So weird. I mean, there was one other thing that I wanted to say, and now...
But with that, while you're thinking about that, the idea, like, there's no other way around that in The Lion King. With this, there's humans involved, so the humans can be humming it or singing, or it can be playing on the radio or something like that. They have mechanisms built in that they can get around the dogs actually singing it.
That's what I was going to say, in terms of, like, radio. I think it's interesting that they decided to stick with the period piece aspect of this, because, you know, they really could have very easily just made it in today's world. And I like period piece. It's just fun to kind of be transported into a different time.
Yeah, I agree.
And, you know, the costumes, obviously Disney's known for, you know, their impeccable costuming department, so... It is nice that they're sticking with the original time frame. Yeah,
and also, based on the trailer, it looks like it could be something that they could have released theatrically. It doesn't look like it's something like, it doesn't look like they shot it on a TV budget.
Right. It looks
and
good.
then just like, all right, we're going to put it on the streaming service because we need content. Like, no, it actually looks like something that if they decided to, they were like, no, you know what? We're not going to put it on Disney+. We're going to release it November 12th in the theater. And I'll be like... Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't know how well it would do, but it looks, the quality speaks to that it could be released theatrically.
I agree with you. Yeah, so looking forward to this one.
Looking forward to it, you know. I may not watch it exactly on November 12th, but I will check it out.
Got a lot to do on November 12th.
There's other things that we're looking forward to. Like, if you can also check in to see, we did a review on the Mandalorian trailer that came out. We also did a review on the Jeff Goldblum trailer, so you can look out for those on the channel. And we will also be covering Disney Plus going forward as it does. We get closer to it, and then when it does come out on November 12th.
Yeah.
So, but what do you guys think about Lady and the Tramp? Are you excited? Are you big fans of the original? Are you sad they took that song out? Are you happy they took that song out? What are you looking forward to this movie? Are you looking forward to it at all? Not so much.
Well,
Did you not know they were doing it?
Tessa
Thompson. I'm in. That's all I need to know. But what do you guys think? Let's start the conversation below. Also, like, subscribe, share with your friends, all those great things. Make sure to hit that notification bell. When the next trailer comes out, we'll probably do that. We'll do a review on the movie when it does come out on November 12th on Disney+. But until then, I'm Sean.
I'm Alex. This is the night. It's a beautiful